Welcome to another series of Oshkosh Rocks, the show to promote Oshkosh. We want you to be proud to live in this town, and we're going to show you why. Today, we're going to talk about downtown Oshkosh, the past, the present, and the future. There's a lot of stuff that happens right here in downtown. Years ago, it was a lumbering town, second biggest city in the state. Today, there's much going on with festivals and retail and parades, and in the future they're going to be redoing the Main Street and even making it a nicer place to come visit. So come on, let's go watch and see what's happening in Oshkosh.
Oshkosh rocks!
Now we're here with Carlene. Carlene's with the Oshkosh Area Community Foundation. She's going to tell us a little bit about the facade program. How you doing today, Carlene?
Great, Bill.
Good. How did the facade program get started?
Well, it all came off of the hype from Public Enemies that took place about a year and a half ago in April, and everybody was so excited. The community rallied behind what the downtown looked like and the restoration of the buildings and all of that. So when that project was over, the city was given some money from Universal Studios and came to the foundation, and it just seemed like the right time to start a campaign on restoring the facades and kind of making them look historical and doing all that.
Good. And the facade program on Main Street starts at the 400 block?
Yes. Due to money, we had to pick a start and an end point, so we started with the 400 block. The foundation chipped in $100,000, the city chipped in $10,000, and then we had a private donor who chipped in $60,000. So that was the current pot that we have to work with, and so yeah, we just strictly stayed with the 400 block and did competitive granting. And then there was a committee formed with business owners and things like that who granted out the money.
It started throughout last summer, the summer of '09,
Yep.
And it'll be finished in 2010 when the road is finished.
Correct. Yep. The hope is that it'll be done before the road is finished, and so when the road's finished, it can be this, beautiful, fresh street, and it'll be exciting.
And the owners of the buildings and the renters of the building, are they all in favor of this, or have you had some stumbling blocks getting it going?
No, everybody's been in favor. The committee decided that it would be a smart process to do the granting was 75% of the project, and then the business owner had to come up with 25% of the dollars total. And when the committee met, they decided, as opposed to doing a lot to a little businesses, anybody who applied got something. So currently there are 14 businesses that on the street of the 400 block.
Wow,
yeah,
that many people are getting involved.
Yeah,
That's neat.
it's great. And some of the projects you'll watch are a lot bigger, and some of them are smaller, but 14 businesses are doing it, and like I said, the grant chipped in 75%, and the business owners are doing 25%.
And who made the decision, or who designed what the front of the buildings would look like? Did you bring someone from the outside to do that?
Yes, we did, Bill. They decided to hire the same architect that did all the architecture for Public Enemies. So I think the community thought that feel was perfect and great, so they decided that he was the gentleman. His name is Scott Matula, and actually he now has an office in downtown Oshkosh. And he designed all the buildings and the structure and is kind of acting as a project manager for the project.
And did he do things for other movies prior to Public Enemies? So he has a background of working in LA? I mean, it's like we got a movie star on here.
I'm not 100% positive, Bill. I think, I know he's from Sheboygan, and I'm not positive if he did, I'm not positive if he's done other movies, but he was very hands-on and all over the place with Public Enemies. It wasn't just the Oshkosh location. He did a lot of work for Public Enemies.
Okay. The feel of the community, the people you talk to about this program, is everyone real positive? Do you think it might continue on to other blocks? Do you think you will be able to raise more money?
Bill, I think, yes, I do. I think it will. Jacinda's is one of the ones that's done. We have a few that are still work in progress, and I think as people see the difference that it's going to make, and that the amount of money isn't astronomical to make those differences, I think people are going to get really excited, and we'll see some more dollars come into the pot. And we're going to analyze it as we get closer to the end as to if there's a little funds left and things like that. But the ones that he's done have probably gotten to an 80% finish, and they look great. Jacinda's is pretty much done. They're working on Satori Imports right now. It's beautiful. I mean, it looks stunning. So
by the time they finish the parking lot behind the 400 block, and then they put in the new road with all the trees and the widened sidewalks and the facade, Downtown's gonna look like a whole different place.
Yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait for it to all be done. It's going to be so exciting and beautiful and fresh, and yeah, it's going to be great. The grand opening for that street's going to be wonderful.
Great.
Yeah.
Well,
very
thanks
exciting.
a lot for
Thanks.
coming down and talking to us.
Thanks. Thanks for having me, Bill.
Thanks for watching Oshkosh Rocks. Check out downtown. It's pretty cool down here.